Tacoma, Washington is a major city on the West Coast that doesn't have a Chinatown because it forced all of its Chinese residents out in the 1800s. Racial tensions grew after the economic depression of 1873, and groups like the Knights of Labor blamed Chinese workers for the lack of jobs for white workers. In the 1870s and 1880s, hundreds of Chinese workers were killed and thousands injured in massacres, such as this one in Rock Springs, Wyoming. By the 1880s, around 700 Chinese workers had moved into Tacoma and built a Chinatown along the undesirable waterfront. On September 28, 1885, the mayor led an anti-Chinese Congress and issued a decree that by November 1st, 1885, all the Chinese residents had to be expelled. The Committee of 15 was formed and put in charge of kicking out all of the Chinese residents. Citizens of Tacoma were instructed to boycott any Chinese businesses, not hire any Chinese workers, and the harassment of Chinese residents became more constant and brutal. The Tacoma Daily Ledger announced that all Chinese must leave by November 1st or they will be forced out. So hundreds of Chinese residents left before the November 1st date. There were some residents who were against the expulsion, such as Ezra Meeker, who didn't want them forced out but still wanted them to leave, and Reverend McFarland, who gave a sermon on it but then got death threats afterwards. On the morning of November 3rd, 1885, a mob of around 500 people, led by the mayor, politicians, and law enforcement, marched to Chinatown and burst into the homes of the remaining 200 Chinese residents. One white woman described the scene as, "One after another of the terrified Chinese ordered express wagons and began loading their plunder. Many of them, however, left behind everything except their money. In some instances, white women entered the Chinese shacks and procured souvenirs. There are a number of prized teapots in Tacoma cupboards to this day." The mob marched the around 200 Chinese residents 8 miles in the rain to the train station, where they had to wait for the next train at 3 a.m. to Portland. Soon after, the whole of Chinatown was burned to the ground. The organizers were surprised that their actions were vilified by editorials and politicians across the nation. Some were even arrested and sent to Vancouver to face charges. Then they were given bail and returned to Tacoma with a welcome home celebration. Their trials were then transferred to Tacoma and the charges were dropped. In 1993, Tacoma made a formal apology, and in 2010 built Reconciliation Park to help make amends.